Prince Charles has reportedly called in his lawyers after he was accused of being the royal racist alluded to by Harry and Meghan in their bombshell Oprah interview. The couple made headlines across the world in March when they suggested a senior member of the royal family asked what color Archie's skin would be. Brothers and Wives, Inside the Private Lives of William, Kate, Harry, and Meghan, a book by author Christopher Anderson, has now claimed Charles, 73, was the royal. A spokesperson for the Prince of Wales has strongly denied the claims, stating, "This is fiction and not worth further comment." The book claims Charles questioned what his grandchild's complexion might look like during a conversation with wife Camilla over breakfast. The alleged discussion supposedly took place on the morning Harry and Meghan's engagement was officially announced, November 27, 2017, the book states. A source told the royal author that Charles allegedly said to Camilla, "I wonder what the children will look like." The book claims she was somewhat taken aback by the comment, and responded, "Well, absolutely gorgeous, I'm certain." The insider also claimed Charles then lowered his voice and asked, "I mean, what do you think their children's complexion might be?" Blaming a group of high-level palace advisors known as the Men in Grey, Anderson writes, the question posed by Charles was being echoed in a less innocent way throughout the halls of Buckingham Palace. The book, out on Tuesday, also alleges that Charles told his son he was being overly sensitive about the matter. Anderson wrote that scheming courtiers then gave Charles' alleged words a racist spin. A Page 6 report claimed the alleged conversation then reached toxic proportions by the time Harry and Meghan were informed. Charles is calling in the lawyers over the claims in the book. An insider told, "The claims are utterly ridiculous. There is more of a concern that commenting on it will simply sell more books than actually damage Charles' reputation." Buckingham Palace said last night, "We don't comment on books of this kind as to do so risks giving it some form of authority or credibility." After the interview with Oprah in March, Harry agreed and said he would never share the full details of the discussion. Oprah later revealed it was not the Queen or the Duke of Edinburgh who made the comment, telling CBS This Morning, "He did not share the identity with me but he wanted to make sure I knew, and if I had an opportunity to share it, that it was not his grandmother or grandfather that were part of those conversations." Besides, royal historian Anne Whitelock said the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who quit royal duties last year for a new life in the U.S., are a source of stress and uncertainty for the monarchy. However, Ms. Whitelock claimed there is a turning tide of popular sentiment against the couple. Ms. Whitelock also questioned whether Harry and Meghan will be able to retain the kind of international clout they want now they are no longer working royals. Ms. Whitelock told, "I think they are a continued headache and a source of stress and uncertainty. But on the other hand, I think that there is a sort of turning tide of popular sentiment towards them. I think the fact that they seem to have been constantly harping back to their experiences within the royal family, although having said they want to step away from the royal family, and therefore sort of they want their cake and eat it, I think it's wearing a bit thin. And I think perhaps the reality of their position being essentially their public stature and standing was based on the fact of Prince Harry's membership of the royal family, and I'm not sure whether in the longer term without that they're going to retain the kind of international clout as kind of philanthropists or campaigners that they want to have really." The Sussexes quit royal duties in March 2020 for new lives of personal and financial freedom across the pond. The couple made a series of explosive claims about the monarchy in their controversial Oprah Winfrey interview in March. And Harry has penned a tell-all book about his life which is set to be released next year. Since relocating stateside, the Sussexes have struck lucrative deals and announced new jobs. And they made a series of high-profile appearances as they toured New York in September. Their trip included a visit to the United Nations and finished with the pair stepping out on stage at the Harry and Meghan ended their New York tour by stepping out on stage at the Global Citizen Live concert. Most recently, the Duchess opened up in a television interview with Ellen DeGeneres. The former Suits actress appeared on The Ellen Show 8 months after her and Harry's sit-down with Oprah, which left the royal family in crisis. Ellen, who lives near the Sussexes in the celebrity enclave of Montecito, asked what Harry loves about California. Meghan replied, "We're just happy.